The Supreme Court will on Monday, December 16th, determine the fate of President Bola Tinubu in a fresh suit seeking his removal from office as Nigeria's leader. The new suit was marked SE/ZF 669/2023 is praying the Apex Court to sack Tinubu on two major grounds of alleged non-qualification to hold office as Nigeria's president and also position of the same office against the law of the country. A candidate in the 2019 presidential election on the platform of Hope Democratic Party (HDP), Chief Ambrose Albert Owuru filed the fresh suit directly at the Supreme Court. Defendants in the suit are former President Muhammadu Buhari, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and Tinubu as first to fourth defendant, respectively. Owuru, a British-trained lawyer who was called to the Nigerian bar in 1982, is insisting that he won the 2019 presidential poll, but that his tenure was allegedly also usurped by Buhari for 8 years. On the other hand, he prayed the Apex Courts to disqualify Tinubu on account of forfeiture of $460,000 to the United States of America over alleged involvement in drug trafficking related offense. Besides the alleged forfeiture of the sum in relation to drug trafficking, the former presidential candidate also accused Tinubu of being an active agent of CIA, a position he said prohibits Tinubu from holding the office of the president of Nigeria. Barrister, you're a barrister, practicing one for that matter, and this situation from the former presidential Owuru, presidential candidate to 2019, putting a fresh suit against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he should be removed from office. Do you think this is a situation that can be justified and the Supreme Court putting it into consideration with the fact that he has listed, saying that he's a drug trafficker and then he works for the CIA? Are those actually evidence enough to remove Tinubu out of office?
Well, when I say that I've lost faith in the judiciary in Nigeria, I mean what I'm saying. It's a very sad situation that we have on this land. The Supreme Court, so to say, is not only a court of law, but also a court of policy. And if you know the implication of that, you know that beyond law, there are other critical issues that the Supreme Court is supposed to look at in coming to terms with certain decisions. Most of the things that are being raised here, sadly, the Supreme Court has unfortunately, I repeat, unfortunately validated to the shock and chagrin of majority of Nigerians.
Owuru actually listed, he made mention of the fact that his position was usurped by Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
No, Buhari.
Buhari, sorry, for the 2019 election. Do you agree with that fact?
Well, that is what, based on the fact that it's before the court, they are going to look at. But I will tell you plain, I'm very pessimistic. There is nothing that is going to come out of it. Is it not? You see the desperation on the part of the executive through the person on Nyesom Wike, who is part of the executive. They have usurped the power of the judicial arm of government and forced the judiciary to be part of the executive. That is what we have in Nigeria now. We don't have three arms of government too.
Do you think that the President Tinubu should be removed from office due to those reasons that Owuru has listed?
I am telling you that these things he listed, Supreme Court, that was the issue I was telling you last time.
Yes.
That a day will come in this country that the justices of the Supreme Court who validated the evils, I use the word evils, who validated the things because this issue of forfeiture came in, and anybody who will do that, you realize that there was a controversy to the point that Bola Tinubu went as far, just like Afe Babalola now. Do you understand? You know, he ran to court to tell the court to stop publication. When I saw the level of desperation, I compared it to what Bola Tinubu did. You know, Bola Tinubu said that the court, English court, should not allow his certificate. Then he knew that he lied when he was the governor of Lagos State, because he told the world that he attended Ibadan High School and Chicago University. Pay attention to that. Yeah. Chicago University and Ibadan High School. They recruited some individuals who claimed that they were his schoolmates. Later, when they were confronted with hard realities of life, they turned around and they did not know him. They never met with him. They never schooled with him. Okay, if I ask you now, say, which school did you attend? And suddenly, everybody says they don't know you, they never saw you, they never heard of your name. Then, that was governorship of Lagos State. You know, Garifa fought that matter till he died. Then, after that one, he's now coming up as the president. He now turned around and left Ibadan High School, and then turned around to say that he attended Lagos High School, and then abandoned Chicago University, and then turned around to say that he attended Chicago State University, which is a different university altogether. Then, the most shocking aspect of it, because the provision of the law says that if it is found that you lie about what you submitted, we call it perjury, automatically you are disqualified. So there is no way Tinubu would have been the president of this country. He went as far as trying to stop the court that they should not release his details, what he submitted, because I did A-level from College of Art and Science.
Okay.
That was what took me to University of Calabar, right? Now, if I claim that I have BBC in my A-level, that's my IJMB result, which now gave me admission into Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, and it is found that that certificate that I presented at University of Calabar that enabled me to gain admission to read law was forged. That what I have is actually BCC, which does not amount to the number of points that would have given me that admission. That admission stands nullified, even if I have graduated. Do you understand?
Yes.
That was a similar thing that happened in Nigeria. And to make the matter worse, they now discovered that the certificate that Bola Tinubu submitted to Chicago State University bear 4 clear years before Lagos High School actually came into existence. I ask again, I'm saying it to the conscience of the justice of the Supreme Court who collected money or whatever they were giving to give that kind of judgment. What fraud can be like this? And that is the person that you allow to come up. I have said it and I repeat it here. A day is coming in this country. That is similar thing that happened to this Afe Babalola. You notice that Afe Babalola ran to legal practitioner disciplinary committee that they should disbar this thing. If the legal practitioner disciplinary committee let them bow to anything. In fact, they did similar thing in Lagos. A property that was in contention. The Lagos state government now gave that land and built structure on it and gave it to judges.
Sorry, sir. Thank you so much.